soft whistling through the morning air, before the flags are lifted there. Before the flags of Siena stirred, before the drums were fully heard, the brick was cool, the sky was pale, and silence walked the narrow trail. The windows breathed a blue-gray light, the tower held the edge of night, and through the lanes of stone and flame, the city waited in its name. A baker opened by the stair, warm bread and sweet wine in the air. A groom stepped softly through the straw, as if the horse could hear it all. The banners slept on folded poles, the bells were quiet in their throats, and every brick and every wall seemed to know what day would call. Before the flags of Siena rise, the whole town watches with old eyes, with old red roofs and solemn grace, with dust already in its face. Before the flags of Siena fly, the heart grows tight, the breath grows high, as if the city has to choose what it will keep and what it will lose. Tall figures cross the waking square, long shadows and sharp noses there, their velvet sleeves, their careful tread, like painted thoughts the morning led. No race had started, no horn was blown, yet all the old streets felt it known, that once this hour began to move, no soul in town would stay removed. Nothing loud and nothing fast, only the feeling of the past, returning through the brick and light to claim the day and crown the night. Before the flags of Siena rise, the whole town watches with old eyes, with old red roofs and solemn grace, with dust already in its face. Before the flags of Siena fly, the heart grows tight, the breath grows high, as if the city has to choose what it will keep and what it will lose. Soft whistling over brick and stone, before the day becomes its own. Horses in the narrow lanes, breathing clouds through leather reins, hooves on stone and heads held high, watching banners cross the sky. Grooms with quiet, careful hands check the straps and saddle bands, while from the windows people leaned, as if to bless what stood between. A chestnut turned beneath the wall, a black one stamped beside right whisper to the air, with all the weight of hope and prayer. The long thin figures made a ring in crimson cloth and forest green, and every sharp and lifted face held pride like something close to grace. Horses in the narrow lanes, carrying old forgotten names, carrying banners, dust and fear, carrying all the city here. Horses in the narrow light, waiting for the turn to flight, till every bell and every hand feels the tremor through the land. A child reached out but did not touch, an old man crossed himself too much, a woman tied a ribbon tight and watched it move in morning light. The drummer sounded from below, slow enough to make it grow, that sense of something near and vast that makes an ordinary hour last. No one laughed too loud or long, the town was deeper than a song, the kind of quiet all men know before they watch the horses go. Horses in the narrow lanes, carrying old forgotten names, carrying banners, dust and fear, carrying all the city here. Horses in the narrow light, waiting for the turn to flight, till every bell and every hand feels the tremor through the land. And through the brick and rising sun, the day had now begun. Into the campo now they came, with velvet cloth and ancient names, with drums that rolled against the square, and banners burning in the air. The shell of brick around them rose, like open hands, like closing doors, and every balcony was filled with held-back cries and iron will. Flag-bearers spun the silk on high, red and white against the sky. Pages moved with solemn grace, trumpets cut through light and space. Priests and elders crossed the ground, measured out the sacred sound, and all the crowd became one breath, waiting for the race beneath. Into the one day's call. The horses circled, lean and bright. The riders fixed their eyes on light. The long-faced nobles bowed their heads, while children climbed the rails like threads. No market square, no common street, but something older under feet. A civic dream too fierce to fade, a town remade by what it made. Not just a race, not just a show, but blood of memory set to go through cloth and drum and human cry, beneath the full Tuscan sky. Into the Campo, into flame, into dust and into name, into all the years before, held inside the curved brick floor. Into the Campo, banners fly, into the place where hearts run high, till every voice and every wall feels the weight of one day's call. And in the square of sun and breath, the city leaned toward life and death.
Then all at once the stillness broke, like fire under brick and smoke. The horses burst, the crowd gave cry, and dust leapt golden to the sky. Round the Campo, fast and raw, hoof and cloth and human awe, the riders bent like sharpened reeds, carved by speed and desperate need. The flags were wild above the stone, no voice remained, a single tone, only the roar of all the town, as hooves cut hard the circuit round. One rider slipped, one banner fell, one mother gasped beside the well, one child stood on someone's knee and learned what living fear could be. Dust of the Palio, rise and spin, carry the prayer and pull us in, carry the hope and carry the dread, carry the names the city said. Dust of the Palio, fierce and bright, blind the noon and crown the sight, till every brick and every lung knows this day has fully come. The long thin crowd became
came a storm. Sharp noses turned in one long form. The square itself seemed made of cries of sweat and banners, drums and eyes. No room for thought, no room for grace. Only the truth of speed and place. Only the brief and burning line between despair and being mine. Some rituals whisper, some unfold. This one explodes through heat and gold and leaves its mark in dust and breath, like something racing out of death. Dust of the Palio, rise and spin. Carry the prayer and pull us in. Carry the hope and carry the dread. Carry the names the city said. Dust of the Palio, fierce and bright. Blind the noon and crown the sight, till every brick and every lung knows this day has fully come. And when the final turn was made, the whole square shook beneath the shade. When the winning banner cried, the whole old city split inside. One side in tears of joy and flame, one side too silent for a name. The horses slowed, the dust came down. The sunlight left the shell-shaped ground, and all the square that roared before began to feel its heart once more. They carried colors through the lane, with trembling hands and faces changed. The victors laughed and wept as one, as if they'd swallowed all the sun. In shadow stood the losing street, still hearing hoofbeats in the heat, still holding in a noble way the ache that only follows day. When the winning banner cried, the town remembered what survived. In cloth and tears and lifted hands, in all the love no race commands. When the winning banner flew, it broke some hearts and bound them too. For Siena keeps both grief and grace inside the same old brick-walled place. By night the torches line the stones, the singers filled the tavern tones. A dog slept under dropped red silk, while candles softened wine and milk. An old thin man removed his glove and looked above with tired love, as if the city, fierce and old, had once again done what it's told. Not every victory feels light. Some carry all the weight of night, and still they shine because they bear the voices of the people there. When the winning banner cried, the town remembered what survived. In cloth and tears and lifted hands, in all the love no race commands. When the winning banner flew, it broke some hearts and bound them too. For Siena keeps both grief and grace inside the same old brick-walled place. Soft whistling through the torchlit air, the Palio still is living there.